I want to add a party mode to my jukebox. So at the moment the jukebox is powered by some fluorescent lights. So I want to do a sympathetic mod. I want to keep all the original stuff, but I want to add some LED lights to this thing to give it sort of a party mode. So I've already run the LED lights. Oops, I've already run the LED lights. That's the controller for it. It goes up off there, and you can see there's a run there, a run there, and then it runs. If you can just see, it runs all around. I don't know if you can see in there. Can you see in there? Maybe. It runs all around the jukebox. So now I've done the run and I've plugged it in and proven that it works. I need to power it, and that's what I guess the main part of this video is about. So the theory is, this here is the power supply for the jukebox. It powers the amplifier, it powers everything in the jukebox, including the lights. And this is the power supply for the lights. It plugs into there like that. So I've brought some connectors, male and female equivalent. So that's the same as that. So the theory is that I'm going to plug that into there, put some wires on this. I've got a smart switch here, so I'm going to mount that probably about there. So we're going to have the power coming into this and then going out of this into the female equivalent and then going into that. And then when you turn the jukebox on, as normal, the normal jukebox lights will come on. And there'll be another smart switch. So this will be powered directly into the mains, and there'll be another smart switch on the end of this. And we'll use sort of this then that technology to say that basically there'll be a voice routine, probably Alexa enabled. So, you know, something like...
Not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, okay. Oh, well. There'll be a voice routine to say something like, you know, start party mode. And then what that will do is it will turn off this smart switch. So the old fluorescent lights will go off, and then it will turn on the smart switch that's associated with the LEDs. And then when I want to revert it back to normal jukebox mode, there'll be another command associated with that. So that's the theory. I'm going to wire it up and let's see how it works. Right, so let's try and plug this in as a first test. So this is the smart switch. I don't actually know what mode it defaults to, if it defaults to on or off. But I'm just going to put it in loosely. There's no oh, there's a button on it. That probably overrides it. Okay, let's see. Right, let's try and do this while holding the camera. Sorry, can't. Is that going to be set? Yeah, that's okay. So, got it in there. Obviously, it all needs tidying up, but I just want to make sure that I can get the old lights to come on. That's a first step. So, we've got two wires, live and neutral, going into here, live and neutral coming out, and we're taking the earth straight through. That doesn't need to go through the switch. Right, let's see. Alexa, turn on jukebox. Alright, so you've got power to the jukebox, but no lights. We have got power to the switch, so I'm hoping if I press this is like an override probably. I'm going to get the lights on or not? Yeah. I can hear the switch clicking on and off, but I have no lights, so we have a problem. Right, first thing to do with a problem is try and baseline the problem. So basically go back to what you think is your known working good state. So if I plug the lights directly into there, that should work. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check all the continuity on this thing. So Alexa, turn on jukebox. Alright, so we know the cable's good, we know the power supply is good, we haven't broken anything. Alright, let's check the continuity on this switch. Right, back to this, check default. So we've got one wire going to live on the input, that's correct, that's the right way around. Input live, input neutral, earth, output live, output neutral, so that's okay. Now we did do some continuity checks, but let's do them all. So we should have, I think it's this side I checked before, continuity from there to there, yep, continuity from there to there, continuity from earth to earth, so that's all okay. Oops. Let's go for this side, from there to there. No, interesting. From there. So we don't have continuity on the live on the input side. We do now. Was I just missing it? We do. Okay, I need to measure the voltage on here when this is plugged in. It might be that this switch don't work, but I can hear the relay clicking, so have I got a loose connection or have I got something else going on? I'm going to go back to a jukebox with my multimeter. Right, back here, that's sat on the transformer, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're okay. I did notice that the when plugging them in, the pins felt a bit loose, so I wonder if the pins aren't quite the right size. But anyway, we'll give it a go. Alexa, turn on jukebox. Right, jukebox is on, lights not on. Now what I don't know is what state this switch is in. Maybe I need to sort the switch out and get it paired up first. We've always got power to the switch. So you've got the flashing light. So maybe I need to oh, I don't know if you can see that. We've got, yeah, Alexa, turn off jukebox. What I think's happening is, I don't think it's a wiring issue. It just feels really loose. When this connects to that, it just feels loose. It feels like these things are not making a great connection. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I might need to maybe squeeze those down a bit with very lightly with some fine pliers. Just crimp them a bit. Just see if I can get a better fit. That's where I think my problem is. Yeah, they're not. Don't think about to do it with them in. I think these are the finest pliers that I've got, and they're not going around the outside. Uh-oh. Now I've got a problem, because I don't have a spare one of these. Oh dear. Go smaller on the crimp. Well, that goes in the middle. Try and push this in a bit more. That's better, I think. It's black on this side. Just gonna double check. I don't want to get this wrong. Let's double check. Right, let's come here. Yeah, that's better. Push that one in. And this one. Let's get you all the way in. Now this one's not going. Yeah, no. Come on, why won't you go? It's because I've muddled it. That's in. It's probably not coming out again, but it's in. Right, try again. Right, we're back. Pushed the connectors in, crimped them a little bit. Let's give it another try. Alexa, turn on jukebox. Okay, jukebox is on. Power to the switch. And we've got lights. Right, next thing then is to get that set up with the app. Get a smart switch on this. Let's leave it loose and let's see if we can turn party mode on while it's loose, and then come back and tidy it all up. Okay, right, first test then. So it's all in, but not in its, I guess, tidy configuration. You know, I've got like a wire hanging out the side of it, and I haven't put the smart switch inside neatly, so that all needs to be done, but I just need to test that it works first. I've done the automation with Alexa routines. So I've got one routine that turns party mode on, which turns the fluorescent light off, and it turns the LED light on. And then I've got party mode off, which does the reverse. So let's try it. So I'm going to turn the jukebox on normally first. Alexa, turn on jukebox. Now the smart switch has been configured that its normal state when it receives power is on. So that is the jukebox in its normal state. Let's put something on. What are we going to put on then? It's hard now thinking about what to put on. We reckon. Let's go for Boogie Wonderland. Oh. Oh, excellent. Victor record that don't work. What's going on? That should work. It's not leading in. Brilliant. Alright. It's a half an hour picking a song. I'll have to look at that in a bit. Might need a bit of an adjustment. Let's go for Let's go for something a bit new. Let's go with that one. Jukeboxing very well. Right, let's try this again. So I've ended up lubricating the tone arm. Wasn't quite sure what was up, made a few adjustments, they didn't make any difference. I adjusted the weight to see if it wasn't having enough pressure on it, that made no difference. So in the end I took the tone arm out, cleaned all the old grease off it and re-lubricated it, and it seems to be running better now. So let's try this again. Always something. So hopefully it's going to start playing. And we're in normal mode. Right. So let's see if this is going to work. If Alexa can hear me. Alexa, jukebox party mode on. Hey! Alexa, jukebox party mode off. There you go. When I was playing that last bit, I wasn't impressed with the sound. It just didn't sound right at all. So I thought, have I messed it up with the adjustments that I was doing? I went back through and looked at everything. I couldn't see anything that I had done. But then I checked the needle thinking maybe it needs a clean, and it didn't look right. It just looked in a funny position. But I've changed needle before and I kept the old needle, and comparing it to the old needle, I don't know what's gone on, but the needle that was in it was just bent. It was mangled, so I have no idea what's happened. I'm fairly certain it wasn't me doing the work, and that was probably all along the cause of why it wasn't playing properly. But I don't know if you'll be able to hear the difference. I can't even remember what was I playing. This one, I think. And I'll try and get a close-up shot of the needle. I don't know how it'll come over on the microphone, but see if you can see a difference. That's so much better. This just shows the wiring a little bit more tidy now. I've mounted the smart switch to the side, screwed it in, so it's just all held in place now. I didn't end up using a second smart switch for the LED lights. They were already smart enabled. I forgot that. So the app lets you link them directly to Alexa. So I went into the app, configured the integration, changed it to music mode. Music mode's got some different modes, and I play with those later on in the video. And then into the Alexa app to set up a couple of routines. One was to turn the jukebox lights off and the LEDs on, and then vice versa. And link those to a couple of voice commands. Alexa, jukebox party mode on. Alexa, jukebox party mode off.